Hello, hello, hello. Can y'all hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. Hello, hello, hello. Can y'all hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. Hello, hello, hello. Can y'all hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. All right, welcome in, everybody. This is sorry, let me put this on silent. Give me just a second. Everything's going slow. All right. Happy birthday, Nesto. For some reason, I can't hear myself through my laptop. Hopefully, once I play the video, y'all can hear me. It's rainy and cold in Houston. How are y'all holding up? Where y'all from? Let me just test something out and see if y'all can hear. Can y'all hear that? Hello, hello. Could y'all hear that intro music? Okay. All right, let me adjust something real quick. Take this off. All right. It's Nesto's 60th birthday. Happy birthday, Nestos. Y'all think Nesto got a peanut butter cake? Or some some paper streamers or something from one of his inmate buds, one of his best inmate buds? All right, well, this is only my second live stream, y'all. So hopefully everything runs smoothly. And y'all say y'all can hear me. I can't hear myself. It's just so strange. It's so strange. But let me welcome everybody in. Welcome in Cross Country Cruiser. Welcome in Justin's mom. Hello, Cass S. She says, thought I'd stop in and pump up the volume for Triple OG Nasty Nesto's birthday. Hey, somebody got to pump it up. I hope Nesto's over there celebrating. Hey, Kiki in DC. She says, hello, hello, hello. Hey, AK's POV. How you doing? Welcome in Healthy and Happy Ramaya. Beautifully Made 13. Blue Bear. Welcome in. Welcome in Miss ICU2. That's one of my daughter's favorite phrases. I see you. Hey, Nesto, Shackles, Shuffle, Walk of Shame. I know how to say y'all's names, but a little nervous. And I got to get the right positioning and everything for my little workspace. So I'm not leaning over and in a bad position. Let me see who else is in here. Hello, Text Toy. Text Toy says, hey, foodies. Hello. Welcome in, foodies. We got G&A, like to comment. Girl, not the birthday hat. Yes, Nesto needs a birthday hat. I wonder if Sonya went to pay him a visit today for his birthday. And hopefully if they have a phone call, at least she can tell him happy birthday over the phone. At least she's not, hopefully she won't be too ashamed or embarrassed to say happy birthday on the phone. Cass says they let him trade his sausages for some cereal. Oh, that's his birthday present, his Jaya birthday present. I hope they did something for old Nasty. Beautifully Made says Nesto said he ain't messing with the peanut butter, probably some honey buns or sausage for cereal. He'd probably be over there eating peanut butter. He just be talking. He ain't got that many options. So welcome in, Nikki D. Welcome in. I'll do it on Monday. And welcome in, Nola Brown. Nola Brown says, happy, what's FAFO? Happy FAFO birthday, Nasty Nesto. What's FAFO? I'm drawing a blank. All right, let me get myself situated over here. The baby is napping. We have, I guess, a new routine. So she was able to start her little nap about 30 minutes ago. So that'll give me time to talk to y'all. And what we're going to do is we're going to listen to the last part of Nesto's bond hearing from January 31st, 2023. I really don't think infamous Sylvia printed out the whole thing, but I think she pretty much got to the end. She might have been missing like a page or something like that. But anyway, we're still going to go through it and we'll stop when necessary. It's some juicy stuff in there. And I don't think I might have heard her read it before, or might have heard somebody read that transcript before. But if I did, it was a while back and I didn't remember any of it because I had been hearing everybody saying, throughout the last year or so, that Dion and Lamont had came to give statements at one of his hearings. And I'm like, well, where is it? I've never, to my knowledge, I hadn't seen it. So I just stumbled upon it. I was being nosy and somebody had shared Sylvia's video on Lipstick Alley. And I was like, let me tap into this and see. So it is some pertinent information in that transcript that occurred at that bond hearing. And from what I'm seeing, some of y'all hadn't, seen it either, especially if you had to go to infamous Sylvia's channel to get it. Y'all wasn't going to do that. Oh, okay. F around and find out. Oh, okay. Yeah. So he finding out it's year 3, going on year 3, and he's still in there. Okay. Hey, Leo Lady 251. Welcome in. Welcome in, that girl. Good to see y'all in here. I appreciate all the support. Hey, Butterfly 23. And Call Me Darling. Hello. And I don't think StreamYard shows me how many people I have in here. I don't want to take up too much of y'all time. Looks like it's 65 in here and I got 26 likes. So can y'all please hit the like button on the way in. I got to get used to begging for likes. Thank you for the super chat, Cross Country Cruiser. She says, happy birthday, Nesto. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Sunshine and Rain Gardening, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Juju D says, hey, everyone. Hello. Wait a minute. Make it make sense. Is this the Make It Make Sense or is this another Make It Make Sense? Make It Make Sense says, good evening, everyone. Let me know. Is this Mims or is this another Make It Make Sense? Welcome in, Muffin 218. Glad to see you. I'm feeling the love. We got 70 watching. Now we got 41 likes. Thank y'all for liking the video. All right, well, we're going to get started. Black Swan, thanks for coming in. Black Swan says, good evening, queens and kings. Good evening. Good evening. All right, well, let's get started, y'all. And of course, we will stop where necessary. If y'all got questions along the way, I'll stop and try to address what I know. Hey, B. Ann and Penny Proud. Good to see y'all in here. And we're getting those likes up. 72 watching and 43 likes. All right, let's get started, y'all. And this video that I loaded in here, it is pre-recorded, so I will have some commentary on there, but I will stop and add other commentary if necessary.
Hello, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. Please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification button so you don't miss any of my videos. Shout out to all my subscribers. Special shout out to all my members. Thanks for being a part of the foodie community. You're getting early access to some content, exclusive content, special shout outs, and member shorts. Check out the link in the description box to join.
Hey, Cindy White.
All
Hey,
right, so
make
this
it
is the
make
second part
sense.
of the bond hearing on January 31st, 2023, when Detective Natalie Fields gave her testimony about the investigation on Ernesto Williams. This is also a review of Ernesto's prior convictions, since Sonya claims he hasn't done anything since the 90s. Sylvia reads the transcript, which is always a hoot. Let's listen.
Anything else from the defense counsel? Just proffered, Your Honor. Your Honor, I'm going to proffer that the court the following two things. Mr. Williams' wife reside in Atlanta, Georgia. The document that I have shown to the state is a document that is actually requested to show that his wife reside in Atlanta, Georgia. It is her lease. I'm not going to articulate the address of loud in the court would permit not to do so. As she is a celebrity, some celebrity status, that we don't want to have any problem with tendering it to the record if the court desires. So
they were still trying to keep Shirley anonymous here, but they do slip up and say her name. And again, this is January 31st of 2023. So by this time, Shirley has her own spot. I believe. I'm pretty sure she does by this time have her own spot now.
This would be Defendant Exhibit 1? Yes, Judge. Any objection? None. I will say this. We did ask that she reside in Georgia, that they provide us ahead of time. We could look. This is the first time I'm seeing it.
What could look?
Today. I understand why this is being proffered to prove residency, but I couldn't actually attest that she lives there at this point. So I'm going to object since we hadn't been able to look into it, Judge. Okay. So I would note your objection. I will allow it. Now you can look into and come back and tell us if we're wrong. Understood. Thank you, Judge. All right.
Has to be the only voice she knows.
Mr. Lewis. And Your Honor. Mr. Lewis says, and Your Honor, I'm not one of those people that hides the ball. The state did not receive it before now because I received it at 8:54 p.m. last night. So this is my first communication with the state. Duly.
Now, do y'all think they who gave Krell Shirley's address, and do y'all think that was actually her address?
Noted, the judge says. Thank you, Your Honor. I would further state my client is 58 years old of age, born on January 9th, 1967. He's a graduate of Richmond High School. Richmond.
1967? 1967?
Academy, which is noted, the judge says. Thank you, Your Honor. I would further state my client is 58 years old of age, born on January 9th, 1967. He is a graduate of Richmond High School. Richmond Academy, which is a high school in Augusta, Georgia.
Now, what nobody can add 58 and 23, so he's 60 now. So that means he was born in 65. Come on now. So Krell and I guess the judge are the voices. Cindy White?
As I earlier stated, the court, of course, will be able to obtain this from its own resources. My client is a convicted felon. He has been convicted in the late 80s of one count of armed robbery. And then later on in the 90s, a second count of armed robbery. The second sentence was served concurrent with the federal sentence, wherein he is the recipient of a fraudulent check. He has one matter involving theft. I don't recall specifically whether it's theft by receiving or something else from the 1980s. And one failure to appear that I have seen in his record occurred while he was in federal prison. He has an active warrant, judge, and holdout in Henry County, Georgia area. I've been informed by the sources that I have no doubt that he has a warrant in out of California.
And here's the thing, Miss I See You Too. She can't even read and wants to be a blogger, but you're doing court. So you're doing court lives and streaming. So you're gonna have to read some documents. That's the crazy thing about it. I guess she saw from doing this, unless she's still over there trying to read, that she don't need to be reading no documents. Just go to the courthouse. Go to the courthouse and film.
That the state of California decided not to extradite upon, and that that is the end of my proffer, Judge. The judge says,
Yes,
all right. Thank you. Anything from the state? Y'all ready for the state?
Uh-oh.
This is January 21st. No, 31st, January 31st, 2023.
So did y'all hear Krell's and to his knowledge, that was Nesto's record. One failure to appear. Hopefully y'all heard it because I can't remember everything he said, but he gave Nesto a pretty light record compared to what the state has. If y'all have heard any of the other hearings before, especially Jonathan Solomon, once he lays it all out, I got a whole big long list of everything Solomon named regarding Nesto's record. Krell spoke for about 2 minutes. Oh, he did a bid here and a bid there, and one failure to appear because he was locked up. You got more than one failure to appear, but let's listen. And yes, Leo Lady 251 lies.
Mr. Majestic is going up. He says
Majeski. Lord, let me carry on.
State? Yes, Judge. We have one witness that we will be calling on today. And if I can start with a brief overview, his history and his GCIC for the court. So, I have a full picture of what he's here for. If that would be allowable, I'll do it first. Judge says, sure.
Hey, Lady T-Bug, thank you for coming.
So, he got 19 cycles in Georgia, Judge. One federal cycle, 1988, where there was a felony theft by receiving. These were all guilty, by the way. The only one I am reading off conviction, that was in Fulton County in 1989. Probation violation in 1991, a theft by taking and theft by receiving, both felonies, was in DeKalb County. 1989, theft by taking, felony, guilty, and that was in Fulton County. 1990, felony, theft by taking, armed robbery, theft by receiving, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. Those were all in Cobb County, 1991.
Now, Krell got the short list. How did Jonathan or Majeski get the long list? Krell must have ran out of printer ink or something. Y'all hear all that stuff they reading? Hey, let's talk about it all. I'm going to pause for just a second so I don't get too far behind, which I am behind on the comments. Let me see. Hold on. Give me a second, y'all. See if I can go back. Lady T-Book said the voice is Sylvia. I don't know if somebody was asking what voice Sylvia was trying to do or whose voice was it y'all heard. That's infamous Sylvia, y'all. The Bible lady, aka I'm not even gonna go Mammy Fresh. Y'all can put those names down in the comments. Let me go through the comments real quick. Hopefully, as I do more lives, things will flow a little smoother. Yeah, Lady T-Book, she's trying to change her voice, but she needs to focus on the reading. She can't do two things at one time. Yes, Muffin 218. There's more than one FTA. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Let me see, because I wrote that down. Yeah, it's two. It's two failure to appears. And Crail, his printer ink ran out, so he only found one failure to appear on Nesto's record. Yes, the lies, the lies, the lies, the lies. Lady T-Book says she should have focused on the words, yes, instead of the voices. Oh my God. Kiki in DC says she's such a dingbat. Yes, she is. Social wife Melissa, welcome in. She says, can she not see the words? Well, she got glasses on. She might need to take them off. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe she doesn't need to wear her glasses up close, but she's wearing them for the video for appearance purposes. I don't know. That judge, Muffin says, that judge for the YSL needs to see this. Hey, allegedly in Harmon, thank you for being here. Sanders RN23, Majestic, Lord have mercy. How do you get tick at the end of that word? And I believe it's SKI or SKY, one of the two. She don't even try to break stuff up. Once you've said it a thousand times, I mean, you've had an opportunity to say it and see it so many times, you would eventually get it right? Lady T-Buck says she's about to drag him. It's the CVS receipt. Yes, it's a very long list. And Crail spoke for about 10 seconds. Please, who Crail thought he's fooling? Black Swan, thank you for the $5 super chat. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. In Harmon, my mod, thank you so much, allegedly in Harmon, for helping me out. Ariane Sanders says, hello, sis. I'm just trying to click through. Ooh, it's a lot. Okay, let me keep the video going, y'all, and I'll click.
Theft by taking and theft by receiving, both felonies. These were in Gwinnett County. 1992, there was a misdemeanor false name conviction in DeKalb County. 1992, the abandonment of a minor child in Cobb County. 1992, another armed robbery received 10 years in custody that was in Douglas County. 2004, there was a FTA. 2006, false statement and abandonment of a minor in Cobb County. 2006, there's another FTA, and his federal conviction was in 2005, Judge, and his sentence received for that was 37 months custody time. And then the rest was supervised release, Judge, and that is his history from his GCIC.
Now, does anybody in the chat know who was that child? What child was still a minor when I guess that was him not paying child support, child abandonment in 2006? Which one of his children were still minors? Is that Miles? Let me know in the comments if you know.
And from
So Crail left off some stuff.
At this time, Judge, the state would like to call Detective Natalie Field to the stand, Judge.
Did they say detective? Wasn't Nesto on the call the other day telling Shirley, I think that was from in Lady T-Bugs. on Lady T-Bug's channel. Nesto told Shirley she was not a detective. She's just a police officer. I mean, did he check her LinkedIn page or something?
Just says, I have one question. Yes, Judge. As we sit here today, is he on any kind of probation or any kind of to your knowledge? Mr. Majexi says, no, not any probation or parole as of this time today. I should mention this too. I didn't mention this earlier. So he is in A and C recidivist. He does have 2 felonies.
Help us out.
Theft warrant out of California. We have both report on those, as well as Mr. Lewis indicates those are non-extradition. They were from LA County Sheriff Department. Both of those involve vehicle thefts, where the vehicle was allegedly transported back to Atlanta as well.
Was that the vehicles Lamont helped him drive back? Do we have proof Lamont was helping him drive these vehicles back?
So both of those felonies, theft warrants in California, has a connection here. Defendant used any alias. He used at least 6 social, date of birth, and many of those. So he used
I got it on my list here. 6 socials, 5 date of births. I forgot what the count was for the aliases, but y'all know he got a bunch. I got a little video or short that lists off all his aliases. 6 socials, 5 date of births, but he want to blame everybody else for clerical errors. No, sir. No, sir. Nesto is right where he needs to be. I don't care if he hadn't been locked up since the 70s. All this stuff he's done in the last, 10, 15 years alone. He need to be in there till he goes to pasture. God forgive me.
Okay, let's go. 2 of his conviction in Fulton County, I can tell, are under an alias as well. When he tracked back, any further question, Judge? Judge says, no, that's all.
Okay, so how young is Lakeisha and who is her mom? Do they have the same mom?
Mr. Michowski is right. At this time, the state would like to call Detective Natalie Fields to the stand. And then the deputy swears her in. The deputy says, raise your right hand for me. Do you swear and affirm that the testimony that you're about to give is the truth?
Hey, wings and
the
mumble
whole truth,
sauce.
and nothing but the truth. So help you God.
You haven't missed it. It's still going on.
I do. Have a seat. For the record, go ahead and state first and last name and spell it as well. The witness says. And then Miss Detective Natalie says, Yes, sir. My name is Natalie. Natalie. Last name, Fields. Fields.
Now, why is she giving Natalie that little soft, delicate voice? What is wrong with this lady? And GNA liked to come and said, she made detective off of me. Love it.
Good morning, detective. I forgot my voice. Okay, I gotta go back.
Please forgive me.
Good morning, Detective Fields. Good morning. Where are you employed? I'm employed with the Roswell Police Department. What is your job at the Roswell Police Department?
Hey, Shirley C.
I'm currently a detective in the special investigation section. And during your tender at the Roswell Police Department, have you had a chance to investigate Mr. Ernest Williams?
Oh, no.
Yes, I have.
Not William.
Do you see Mr. Ernest Williams in this courtroom here today? Yes, I do. Can you please identify him with an article of clothing? Yes, he has on orange jumpsuit. Thank you. Now, during the course of your investigation, have you had a chance to run across the name Lamont Earl Dunbar? Yes, I have. During the course of your investigation, were you at the time able to determine how they met? Yes, I was able to, by a victim that they met.
Oh, wow.
So y'all know in part 1, Lamont got up there and lied. He perjured himself, right?
Objection, hearsay.
Oh.
Okay. Were you any time during the course of your investigation able to determine whether or not Mr. Dunbar had any knowledge of Mr. Williams is a felon? Yes.
Oops.
And what did he have any knowledge if he was a felon? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Judge. I didn't hear the question. Able to determine whether or not Mr. Dunbar had any knowledge of Mr. Williams is a felon? Yes. And what did he have any knowledge if he was a felon? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Judge. I didn't hear the question.
It's so loud.
I just asked he have any knowledge that he was a felon.
Phelan.
I heard that one. The follow-up question. I didn't hear the follow-up. The follow-up question was, did he have any knowledge that he was a felon?
Why is she saying felon like that? Phelan. Why is she saying that like that? Let me stop for just a moment. Lady T-Book says that he had at least 30 aliases. Welcome in Tallulah, Mylu. Welcome in Tam. I'm going to try to go back and read through the comments. I know I got to get my flow together. Lady T-Bug is an expert at this. I'm just getting started. Let me just go to the video, y'all.
Is that the same question, Judge? I asked if she had opportunity to determine whether or not that Mr. Dunbar knew he was a felon. And then I'm just asking the outcome of the investigation as the follow-up. So you asked, this is the judge talking, y'all. So you asked at some point, did she asserted that Mr. Dunbar became aware of Mr. Williams as a felon? She answered in the affirmative. So now you need to ask your next question. I'll move on. Now, are you able to determine during the course of your investigation whether or not Mr. Dunbar had any business tied with Mr. Williams? Yes.
Lamont lied his
And what
whole
type of
testimony.
business tie, if any, were you able to ascertain? So, during the investigation, they were very long-term friends. And according to victim's testimony, he has been fraudulent. Objection, Your Honor. Hearsay.
Who's objecting?
Judge, this is a bond hearing.
Right.
These type of statements collective knowledge of law enforcement, they're allowable in this type of hearing. They're here where there wouldn't be any in a trial. They are here.
If that's Creel must be listening to Sonya. Sonya must have gave him a pep talk and said, "You better object. If they get in there lying, you better object."
I'm sorry, Judge. Maybe the court knows here in the law. Maybe the court knows where the law is. I know.
Oh God, come on, Sylvia. Come on. Give yourself a pep talk or something. Now Tallulah Milu says this silverback is cray. Is this the only copy of the transcript available? I'm struggle listening to her, struggle reading. I don't know, because I don't even know how to get the transcripts. If I knew how to get them, I probably would read it for y'all. But this is the only source I've seen, with the transcript. So I don't know.
It is a preliminary hearing, but not in a bond hearing, the judge says. So, if you can give us a case law to support your position that hearsay is allowable in bond. The judge is asking Mr. Majeski that he needs to submit a case law that states that hearsay should be permitted in the in this hearing.
Okay. Thank you for the super chat, LSW Smile. Thank you. I'm sorry for the $4.99 super sticker. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I appreciate it.
That's what the judge says to him.
Okay, Judge.
And then he goes on. He says, "I don't have one on me." Oh, so he doesn't have one, y'all. So he's saying he's going to move on. He says, "I'll move on, Judge."
Yeah, but it's already out there.
Okay.
They should have struck it from the record.
So Majeski's gone to his next question. He says, "Were you able to find any knowledge direct to you that you were able to directly obtain that they had any business relations?" And then Natalie says, "Currently, no."
Hey, Miss Mad About Music.
Now, did you have an opportunity to investigate Mr. Williams' finances? Yes. Okay.
Okay, this is a good part, y'all. So they're going to talk about the finances, Nesto's state of finances.
Did you find any income from any type of barbershop business in his finances?
Dun, dun, dun.
Were you able to find any information of charitable donations? No.
She said no.
Were you able?
So no income from the barbershop business and no evidence of charitable donations. If y'all saw the last part 1, if not, check it out later. Lamont and Dion were saying that, they've witnessed him be charitable, unless that was just Dion, saying they've witnessed him be charitable to, with the community, offer jobs, offer free haircuts, this and that. So basically, Majeski is just like shutting down everything Lamont and Dion were saying in their witness statements.
Able to find any information about any of his children, Mr. William, that he resides outside the state of Georgia? No. Income? No. No.
Nothing.
Were you able to find any information about Mr. William? Does he have any children who reside outside the state of Georgia? Yes. What state do they reside in? Currently, California. What type of income, if any, for Mr. William were you able to find during the course of your investigation? There have been multiple BMO transactions into his bank account from various victims that...
Did this Riri say Venmo? Say Venmo or Rero?
During the course of your investigation, there have been multiple BMO transactions into his bank account from various victims that... So, I'm going to ask you to slow down. Start over. The witness says, yes. Sure, yes. So, I'm going to ask you to slow down. Start over. Ernest says, yes, sure, yes. There are multiple transactions that I've been through Vimo and Zelle. Sorry. And multiple victims,
Thank you, B.
some
Williams.
that have charges that are pending, charges for 1,500. There are also multiple transactions of money that his wife coming into his account, Miss Shirley Strawberry. Uh-oh, you told the name there. Now, during the course of
His
multiple
wife coming
transaction
into
of
his
money
account.
that his wife coming into his account, Miss Shirley Strawberry. Uh-oh, you told the name there.
So what y'all think about that? Shirley was going into the account. She wasn't checking to see the deposits. Where was the money coming in from? Nothing. And I'm sure I said on this pre-recorded, I asked that same question on the pre-recorded video here. But that's just strange. That is so strange. Shirley, you gotta ask, where's Shirley's head? Where's her mind at? And then the friends that she had around, I mean, we know that they probably were trying to tell her, warn her and give her advice along the way. But we see Shirley just thought they were jealous. But how you going into the man's account and he supposedly have a barbershop business, a security business, but there's no income coming in aside from Zales and Vimo. And I guess I have seen Vimo before. I don't know. I thought she was trying to say Venmo or something, but that's just strange. I'm gonna have to go back through the comments after the video. I'm glad y'all are commenting. It's just hard for me to keep up since this is my second time doing this. GNA like to comment, says Shirley was sending her paycheck to his account. Probably so. And let me see, because I was asking some questions here. So Lady T-Bug says, yes, Lakeisha is in California. Okay. And there was something else I saw that answered one of my questions that I had. Oh, here it goes. Muffin 218 says, I am Hazel said they weren't getting paid. This is just crazy. I just don't understand being married to somebody and not knowing what the heck they're doing, not just for a living, but just on a day-to-day basis. And I know Shirley worked, but she wasn't that darn busy to not be in Nesto business. I really want to know, why did she take that approach with this relationship this late in life? And she can see, the end result of not being inquisitive, not being nosy, not asking questions, not knowing what's going on with your significant other from day to day. I mean, you ain't got to know, every second of the day and everything they got going on, but still, you got to know the important stuff, especially when you're working with a celebrity like Steve Harvey, and anything that happens is going to be in the media. Why does she think that his mess would never come up in the media? And she's working with Steve Harvey. That's just crazy to me. Let me see. Shirley Crystal Carrington, welcome in. She says, Shirley just wanted a husband. I guess, but I mean, you would think if you've been through what you've been through, and I know most of us have gone through a lot with, people in our past, you would think you would be even more careful who you choose late in life, especially if you're working with Steve Harvey. I don't know. All right, let me continue. And then somebody said there was no mention of the security business. Now, Dion mentioned the security business in the last video, but I don't think of course, there was no deposits coming into that account from a security, nothing. Unless people were Venmoing him for security services, but don't take me seriously. And hey, Dimples Wimples, I meant to say hey, I didn't want to interrupt the video earlier, but welcome in, Dimples Wimples. I'm glad y'all are here. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for commenting, liking, super chats. I appreciate all the support.
Now, during the course of
Let me
your
go back just a second.
pending charges for $1,500. There are also multiple transactions of money that his wife coming into his account, Miss Shirley Strawberry. Uh-oh, he told the name there. Now, during the course of
His
multiple
wife coming
transaction
into
of
his
money
account.
that his wife coming into his account, Miss Shirley Strawberry. Uh-oh, he told the name there. Now, during the course of your investigation, we'll go back to this one more time. In terms of barbershop business, were you able to identify during the course of the investigation any location, multiple transaction of money that his wife coming into his account, Miss Shirley Strawberry? Uh-oh, he told the name there.
Oh, did I rewind on accident?
Now, during the course of your investigation, we'll go back to this one more time. In terms of barbershop business, were you able to identify during the course of the investigation any location that he ever ran a barbershop out of?
Barbershop.
So there was a location in Buckhead which he was not able, he stopped paying the rent on and was evicted from that. And other than that, I have not seen or found a location currently
Y'all heard that?
in the most current years.
So he ain't got no business.
When was that? I'm sorry? When was he evicted?
Hey, CC.
2021, I believe. I would have to check back on my proceeding. But you weren't able to identify any income from that business? No, sir. Mr.
So Earl Lamont Dunbar and Triante Dion William said he has a barbershop business. What a business at? This is 2023. He was arrested in July of 2022. What a business at if he was evicted in 2021?
Majestic as. Just 1 second, Judge. Mr. Solomon was able to come up with an answer on your previous question. Mrs. Lewis said, I'm sorry? I don't remember what was it. That's what the judge said.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to unmute myself. I was going to address this. Make it make sense. Says, y'all think Shirley going to be subpoenaed to testify? Well, yeah, she's on the witness list, and she better be subpoenaed to testify. She act like she don't know something, but she knows something.
Says, Mr. Majestic says, your answer about the bond, the applicability of hearsay at bond hearing. Okay. Mr. Solomon? Yes, Judge. So, Judge, OCGA 24-1-2, which discusses the ability of the rules of evidence, and just subsection C, the rule of evidence except with the respect of to privilege shall not apply to the following situation. And then if you go down, it's listed a bunch of different situations. One of which subsection 6 says proceedings which respects to release of on bond.
Why is she reading that like that? Why?
So the rule of evidence and bond hearing don't apply except to privileges, just per the statute itself. All right.
I'm so confused.
So I think they were trying to clarify if you could object during a bond hearing. I think that's what that was.
I don't know if we're going to go that route. That's what the law says. Continue to search and see if we can find a case on point. That's what the judge told him. Just any case that can cite where that someone has applied for that, okay? Okay. I'll look for a case. I was just reading the statute.
So upon Miss Fields, Detective Fields' investigation, she's finding transactions where quote unquote victims are putting money into Nesto's account, depositing money, transferring money into his account. And up until he was arrested or what have you, there were pending transactions or a pending transaction of $1,500. I'm not sure what victim that was from, but he doesn't have a barbershop, but he's getting money from other people. What's his business? How is he getting paid by these people and why? And Shirley is aware that he's getting deposits because she's going into the account. But she don't know he was evicted from the barbershop.
Thank you, Lady T-Bugs. Nesto was just riding around doing a lot of nothing. Apparently, he was just hitting the road. I mean, he probably was picking up on women, like Sonya, and I don't know. He was at Erica's house. He was doing all kinds of stuff.
Appreciate that. Thank you. And if you want to pursue it, so be it. We'll note that objection. That is something I would proceed. If the court would give me a moment to look into, Judge. Okay. This is a judge saying, okay. That's something I would proceed. Okay, that was what he said. Hold on. I'm losing my spot, y'all.
I'm gonna find your spot.
Y'all, we're done.
Oh, really?
Hold on, y'all.
Now she know good and darn well that bond hearings and any kind of hearing or trial or anything don't just stop like that. She crazy.
Yeah, we're done. Okay, wait, hold on. This is the last page, y'all. It's the last page. Okay. This is the last statement. Ms. Justice says, that is something I would proceed if the court would give us a moment to look it up. And the judge says, okay, I will, if you can continue with the questions, we'll come back to that. If you have another question, Majestic says, let me see. There's anything else I have in this witness here? Nothing further at this time, Judge. Well, leave it alone now and keep it moving. And the judge says, Mr. Lewis, do you have any questions? And Mr. Lewis says, just one. I hope it's only one question, Judge. And then he goes in. Detective. We have heard in this court about the conviction for Mr. Williams, who sits next to me.
Mr. Majestic.
Have you testified today on the direct that you saw income in Mr. Williams' account from a victim? What year was the income transaction that you saw?
Sure.
The year would be 2021, moving into 2022. Mr. Lewis says, Judge, I move the court to, and then it ends.
So was that Gretchen or Gail sending him those transactions, the $1,500? That probably was from one of them.
Y'all, I don't think this lady read the end of the transcript.
But they gave him bond for everything. He got bond for everything. They just high bond, but he got bond for everything. Ready for the trial begin with this case. They're not even going to start trial because what they're going to do is they're going to do arraignment. They're going to do another bond hearing. That's what's going to happen on Wednesday.
Well, she read this from January 31st of 2023 on May 27th, 2024. I mean, she did give an update of what's coming up next, but she's acting like this bond hearing just happened. Nesto could not pay that bond, and he's still in jail. So Nesto's warrants were from 2020, I believe, and they were related to financial crimes. So them doing the investigation and finding that Nesto doesn't have any business, yet he's getting all these deposits into his account, was very fishy. On top of the lease on Pine Grove Road, he was not paying. All right, see y'all in the next video.
All right, so that was pre-recorded, y'all. So that's why it has that ending like that. what do y'all think about everything that came out during this bond hearing? Now, if I had, excuse me, 1 second, y'all. As I kept hearing, that Dion has showed up to testify for Nesto. Lamont had showed up to testify for Nesto, but I had never seen the transcript. I don't know. You know what? We might have gone to Sylvia's channel and heard her start reading that and clicked off, just like y'all can barely take her doing those voices. That might have been what happened back in May, because I don't think I've heard this before. So Nesto has talked about Lamont and Dion like some dogs, but both of them have a criminal record, and they trotted up to the courthouse to give, statements for Nesto. And Lamont definitely perjured himself. Y'all might want to go back and look at part 1 to see everything Dion said, but Dion, you could tell he was kind of trying not to perjure himself, and he was going by what his daddy told him and his experience with his daddy. He also, said he didn't meet his daddy until he was 13. And Sylvia liked to fell out her chair when she read that part. So let me read some of the comments. I'll try to go back through the comments that I missed. So let me start right here. Hey, Chick-fil-A gal, thank you for being here. I think I saw allegedly in Harmon welcome in. I said what I said. And she's a content creator, and also Lady T-Bug. I don't want to take for granted that y'all already know Lady T-Bug, even though y'all probably already do. But if not, she is a content creator. So make sure you subscribe to her channel. If you are not subscribed, I'm sure most of y'all know Lady T-Bug and are subscribed. But if not, just check, make sure that you are, if you're not. And I said what I said. She's also a new content creator. So check out her channel. Let me put her name up there. Check out her channel and make sure you subscribe. She's also covering Nesto content. And I believe all of us kind of try to do hot topics here and there, but I just can't do hot topics often. I can't get on live every day. I can't record every day or for an extended period of time because I'm home with the baby, who she's up. I put her down for a nap in her baby bed. We're trying out this baby bed, and she's not taking her full 2-hour nap in that baby bed. So she got up after about 1 hour and 15 minutes. But she's quiet so far. If I wasn't on live, I probably could rock her back to sleep. But she's just sitting here looking, trying to learn how to do this herself. But I'm going to look at some of y'all's comments. And let me know what y'all think about all this stuff that came out. Basically, like Lady T-Book said, Nesto is doomed. He was doomed back in January 31st, 2023, when Lamont came in there and lied. Dion didn't really provide much help. He don't even really know how many kids Nesto have, So it's like, if you don't, I don't know. But Officer Fields, told it all. And I wanted to go back and look back at the most recent hearing with Detective Fields and compare, because I couldn't really dig into it too much or look at it too many times. Pam's video with her coverage of the hearing, and also Nesto's body cam. I want to look at that again. And look at Detective Fields' statement to see, if anything contradicts or what have you. But like I said, let me look at these comments. I'm going to try to go back as far as I can before I let y'all go. B. Williams says he lies. I'm sure she thought she knew enough. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Nesto is a bad liar, though. It's like they were together like almost 10 years. It's like, I know she didn't caught him in some lies before. It's like, once you catch somebody in a few lies and know they lying over little stuff, big stuff, she should have been doing her investigation before he got locked up. She should have known something was going on. Or like someone said, maybe, she knew he didn't have anything going for himself and she was just trying to give him a chance. But it's like that's when you handle the finances. If you're making $400,000 a year and he not bringing nothing in, you need to handle everything or get somebody to do it. So y'all were saying that both Lakeisha and Miles live in California. Are they sisters? It's just so crazy. It's hard to figure out because a lot of us wouldn't have known. Dion, has a brother, same father. Because Nesto talk about him like a dog. I don't forgot his name, but if y'all go to Arletha's TikTok, I can't think of her last name on TikTok right now, but Arletha has a TikTok, and the brother's on there dancing, and another one of her daughters. She has a daughter. I don't think that's Nesto's daughter. She has her on there too. They're dancing, or maybe I'll pull it up and put it in members or something. I had planned on doing that. I just hadn't done it yet. But yeah, Arletha, she's proud of her kids, unlike Nesto. Unlike Mr. Nesto. Let me keep going through the comments. Tommy Don says, my guess is she knew. Yeah, that was the one I was thinking about. She felt he had potential. Muffin 218 says hers were the only deposits. And I'm sure they had more than one account. But what was Shirley digging in there for? I mean, I don't know if her money was going in the one she was digging in or not. Maybe when they have the trial, we'll get to dig some more into their account situation. Yeah, the DA was dropping bombs. They wanted to clarify the kid situation, the businesses, like what businesses Nesto had or didn't have. And Lady T-Buck said all his businesses closed in 2021. I mean, you're such a good business. I know a lot of people, their businesses got hurt during the panorama, but Nesto just went to stealing once the panorama hit, looks like. He didn't have no savings or nothing. Call Me Darling said he had way too much time on his hands. Just think about this IG page. That's right. And all those weird videos he was recording. Who has time for all that unless you are a full-time content creator? That's true. And then the person that was doing the recording, they had a lot of time on their hands too. Muffin 218 says she laughs at Shirley's name being mentioned is very unprofessional. Yes. It sounds like the Wicked Witch. Yeah, I don't know what she sounds like. Somebody said she was a court reporter at one time, so she should know some of these legal terms, some of these courtroom terms. Sorry, B. Williams. I apologize for all of y'all for having to listen to infamous Sylvia in her many, many voices. In part one, I clipped it out, but she was asking her, or maybe she asked it at the end of this and I clipped it out. She was asking if she could do voiceover work based on her, her different voices she used reading that transcript. No, Sylvia, you cannot. Muffin 218 says Lamont did the filming and she did say his job is technology. He did say his job is technology. Oh, so filming Nesto counts as being technology. Yes, ma'am. What are you reaching for, ma'am? I don't know what she would know. There's no ice in there. She's getting fidgety, y'all. Hold on just a second. English must be her second or third language. Yeah. Cece said, hey, Cece. HW was evicted. What's HW, Lady T-Bug? Dion has his daddy last name. Yeah, surprisingly, yes. Oh, he was evicted. Yeah. And Tommy Darling says he wasn't busy enough for my liking. Yeah, he wasn't. Pork chop. Just going through the comments, y'all. I'm gonna have to wrap it up. Little Missy is getting antsy. I'm still working out the kinks here, y'all. This is my second live. She says statue too, Crystal Carrington. She says statue like Sonya. Poor Sylvia. I saw she was on live yesterday or something. She's covering another trial. And this video is on her backup channel, but I did put the link in the description box. If y'all want to torture yourself some more, y'all can go back and watch the whole thing uncut of infamous Sylvia reading the transcript. So he sounds like Butterfly McQueen. Beverly Chambers, who is Butterfly McQueen? I'm gonna have to look that up. Oh yeah, B. Williams, he was driving Miss Daisy. That's right. I forgot about that. That took a little time too, out of his day. Muffin 218 says, I believe he got way in over his head with Shirley and couldn't keep up with her demands. He didn't have enough time to get to the big wigs like he wanted to do. Yeah, time ran out. I think the panorama might have messed him up. I think the panorama messed up his plans. Cass S says, how many tax returns do y'all think Nesto ever filed over the years? Probably none. Probably none. And we got 136 people in here and 95 likes. I'm so glad y'all are here. This is amazing to have 136 people in here supporting me on my second live on Nesto's birthday. Happy birthday. Shh. Happy birthday, Nesto. And don't ask me to play no song. I think I might have a little song that I can play if I can get around to it with the little one in my lap. And Wings and Mumble Sauce, girl, you been lost us. Yeah, poor Sylvia. She lost. Oh, Lady T-Bug said the business is credit repair. Yeah, I forgot about that. He had the credit repair business. He had the social media. What is it? What did he call that? He made promises to improve people's social media or improve their businesses by, working on their social media. I don't know. I just can't believe some of these people actually believed him. They actually believe he could do this for them. I understand the romantic part of it, because he, according to, a lot of women out there, he's attractive. He looked pretty good, on a good day. He looked pretty good. So I could understand the women kind of falling for him romantically, but not not investing, their hard-earned money with no promise of a return. I don't know. I don't get it. But we always say it wouldn't happen to me, but hey, it can happen. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna skip down here. It's a lot of comments, y'all. Hopefully y'all have enjoyed the live stream. Oh, Text Toy said he's not attractive to me. I mean, I'd say he's photogenic. I'd say that. He's photogenic. He don't have any atrocious facial features or nothing. Chick-fil-A gal says Nesto is an Atlanta housewife, Mr. X Strawberry. And I'm pretty sure he probably pitched to Bravo or something. Y'all know he claimed he know Andy. He probably pitched a show to Bravo or to Andy. Or Shirley Strawberry might have auditioned for Housewives at one point in time. Who knows? I would love to know that though. Miss Madame used to say, hey to the little sweet pea We'll take hearing her over IS. Now she see me, she hear me reading this. She's waving at the laptop, y'all. So she's saying, hey, y'all. I'm trying to keep her busy looking at pictures in my phone. Let me see, is there any other comments that stand out? Oh, Crystal Carrington, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Crystal Carrington. You're a Capricorn. Oh, yeah, Capricorn season. Shout out to all the Capricorns. Hey, 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 it's your birthday. It's your birthday. That's my improv birthday song. I'm going to have to find a birthday song to play for y'all in the future. Capricorns are good people. My oldest sister is a Capricorn. She turned 60 New Year's Eve. She did a whole little Vegas trip with her hubby and her in-laws. I couldn't make it, but she enjoyed it. Capricorns, like I say, are kind of bossy, but, you know, it's okay to run things when you know what you're doing. But happy birthday to all the Capricorns. May y'all enjoy your season. And happy birthday, special happy birthday to Crystal Carrington. You and Nesto share a day. Look at that. Let me look through a few more comments, and then I'm going to sign off. Cass S says, yeah, he was gaming her as well. No one was beyond his reach of deceit. Yeah, very true. Text choices. I wonder if they will contact the IRS about him. They probably already did. Shirley was supposed to be a stepping stone, to the Atlanta housewife he really wanted. Oh, okay. I see. I heard him in either the calls or texts talking bad about Phaedra Parks from Atlanta Housewives. He thought she was supposed to still be sticking by Apollo, if y'all know who that is. Apollo had a recent incident, maybe two recent incidents with the laws, domestic something and something else I heard recently. I can't really remember. Yeah, he ain't filed no tax return. Oh, okay. Miss Mad About Music asks, is Keon older or younger? I think Lady T-Buck said he's younger. Yeah, I think he is too. But I think they're probably both in their 30s. But Nesto think they're supposed to, have already, be nearing retirement status or something. The way he give the brother such a hard time. He don't like the fact that Dion let the boy live with him. I mean, come on now. Nesto's a trip. Thank you again to my mod, allegedly in Harmon. You working for me in the chat. She asked, can we get 6 more likes? Let me see. I got 133 people watching and 114 likes. Thank y'all. That's pretty good. Let's see if there's anybody else I missed that I didn't say hello to. Ducky Dexter. Welcome in, Ducky Dexter. Let me see if there's anybody else I missed. Hopefully this will flow better next time. I'm being hard on myself. What was the question about the Black Heritage Media, Lady T-Bug? And she said, thank you so much for the fact dropping. Lady T-Bug, she said he didn't file any taxes. The businesses weren't in his name. Yeah, that's true. I forgot that. Most of his businesses were in some woman's name. He always needed a woman to do stuff for him. I don't know what that is. Maybe, you know what? For some reason, I think mommy wasn't there. For some reason, I think Nesto's mommy was not there. And that's why he leans on women so much, because he didn't have a mommy. Do y'all agree? Do y'all agree? Okay, let me read some of my some of these words of encouragement. Oh, what did Chick-fil-A girl say? The sometimes Aquarius coming up. Do you mean sometimey Aquarians? I have a sister that's an Aquarius too. You get me. Hey, welcome in. You get me. I'm so glad he won Sonya as a surprise. Yes, me too. Hey, Donna Michi, the RN. She says, hey guys. Hey, Donna Michi, thank you for coming in. I don't think I've seen your screen name before. Y'all give me just a second if y'all can hold on for just a second. Okay, I'm back, y'all. I'm gonna wrap it up. I promise I wanted to get to these words of encouragement. Kingdom of Kush says, you're doing a good job. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Kingdom of Kush. B. Williams says, this was a good one per usual. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm trying, y'all. I've observed enough. I've shadowed under Lady T Bug and Real Talk Bougie. Ducky Dexter says, hello, you're doing an amazing job. Thank you. I appreciate it. Lady T Bug, Nesto didn't like Keon because he gay. Nesto needs to, well, he in the right place to get, accustomed and used to being around, people that like people of the same sex. He gonna have to break. He probably already broke that. He probably don't feel the same as he did before about gays. Text toy. I think Nesto's room. I'm sorry. I think Nesto's mom was fat and poor. LOL. I don't know. I mean, you would think if he didn't have anything nice to say about her. I mean, so I don't know. He didn't have anything. I've never heard him say anything nice about his mom. So I don't know. Something was wrong. Chick-fil-A gal says Nesto mom was working while dad watched Nesto. Shoot, I thought dad was working and liked to drink and never had no money though. Maybe he spent it all on drinking. I don't know. I would love to know. Nesto needs to come out with that biography, that autobiography. Muffin 218 says, good evening, everyone. See you on the YouTube streets. She might be gone by now. Thank you, Muffin 218. Lady T-Book says she enjoyed the live and you did good. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I said what I said great show. Thank you. Y'all make sure you subscribe to Lady T-Bug and I Said What I Said, both great content creators. C. Jones says, love your commentary, delivery, and your voice. You're doing a great job. Keep it up. Thank you so much, C. Jones, for the support. Oh, the name of the media business. Oh, okay. All right, y'all. Well, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to click through the comments as we go out. I think I have a little intro video. Always going to check on the birthday song. See if I had a birthday song in here. No, it's just the little random music, and I don't want to just be playing stuff. So I'm going, hold on just a second. So I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go. Thank y'all so much for being here. If you haven't hit the like button already, please hit the like button. Thank you for the donations. Cross Country Cruiser with $5 super chat. Happy birthday, Nesto. Black Swan, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. We appreciate all you do. I appreciate y'all too. Y'all are the best subscribers. watchers that I have seen on the YouTube streets for real. Some content creators don't even have communities per se. It's just, I don't know. It's different. This is a different special group of ladies and gentlemen. And I'm glad I found y'all. LSW Smile. Thank you so much for the $4.99 super sticker. All right, y'all. Let me see how I end this thing. Let me see. Here's the outro here. Does it just play on its own? Maybe I have to hit end stream and then it'll play. Ducky Dexter says his autobiography is going to do just as well as that GoFundMe. Well, he'll at least get however many content creators talk about him. He'll at least get that many purchases. Texas Toy said, great live. Thank you. Okay, y'all. I see why these lives be going on and on. I keep saying I'm gonna let y'all go, and I keep reading comments. CC says you did a great job. Cross Country Cruiser says good night, all. Good night, y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you, Chick-fil-A gal. Thank you, B. Williams. Always loving life 804. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna hit end stream and see what happens. Y'all have a good night, and I may see y'all on the YouTube streets later on. Happy birthday, Nasty Dog Williams. William. Play outro and end stream. Okay, there it goes. All right, bye, y'all.